and we're off. Hey, folks, this is Chuck Shaduck, the Digital Duck. I'm from St. Joseph, Missouri in the U.S. of A. I got some friends here with me. Mira from across the pond in India, and the owner of ZarFund, the founder of ZarFund, Hannes Jordan from South Africa. Here's what we're going to do. We have 10 questions that we'd like Hannes to answer for our team, because we've all received these questions from people that we've introduced to this fantastic program that this guy started. So I'm going to turn it over to Hannes and let him share his screen, introduce himself if he would. For the folks that don't know him, I know him, but I'm going to let him go ahead on and take this over. Hannes, good to see you, my friend.
Thank you, Chuck. I'm sharing my screen now, so you'll probably see it in a moment. Yeah, I'm Hannes Jordan. I'm the owner, founder of ZarFund. And the whole idea, why did I build the ZarFund platform? Well, I was looking at other opportunities out there, and I couldn't find what I was looking for. I wanted something that could, where people could take responsibility on what they wanted in the marketplace, and also that was easy for anybody to do. So it was important to me that people should be able to do the program with the least amount of money and the least amount of effort to make money online. And yeah, that was the basics and the main reason behind starting ZarFund. Now, if I look at the second question, why did you choose to use Bitcoins with ZarFund? Well, it was, to me, here in South Africa, where I am, a bunch of programs started, and we have a lot of problems where the moment people start getting money in, the banks tend to close their accounts or just lock their accounts so they can't have access to the money. That's one of the things that happened. But I was looking at the security side, where normally in these kinds of programs, you need to confirm if someone paid you, and there's some fake proof of payments and, you know, a bunch of stuff that goes with that. And I wanted to change that. And Bitcoins was the perfect platform or the vehicle to enable people to, we're using the blockchain to auto-confirm any transactions that happen between members. So you don't need to be in front of the computer to accept a payment. And so when someone sends you a payment, the blockchain will check and see, yeah, there's a couple of things that it looks for. And then if the moment the transaction gets approved on the blockchain, and that makes it easy. And also Bitcoin is an emerging market worldwide. It was important to me to structure the program in a way that more and more people learn about Bitcoin and the advantages over the normal fiat currencies that it has. So yeah, that was why I chose Bitcoin in ZarFund. If I look to the next question, why did you put 2 to 24-hour time limits for people to donate or upgrade to bronze with ZarFund? Now, the bronze upgrade is the first upgrade in ZarFund. What happens is you need to look at the program before you join the program. Learn about the program, learn about how the program works, because once you join, what is stopping you to take advantage of it? And you don't need much time to make that decision. And I think it's everybody's responsibility to first look at the program before they join, to make sure that this is something that they are interested in, and also that it's the right fit for them. You know, normally people just say, hey, somebody sent me a link, and now I'm jumping on board, and most people don't even know what it's about. And the same happened in ZarFund. So it's important to me to say, listen, get to know the program, and after you've decided, listen, I want to join, then why waste your time? Why stand around waiting? What are you waiting for? What needs to happen before you jump in and start making money? So the time frame for people is to listen, do your homework before you jump in, and once you jump in, there's 24 hours for you to make the first payment, to make a donation so that you can receive your link and get others on board. And they will also have 24 hours in which to make the donation. You don't need to be in a program taking up someone's precious space for someone else that they might get to get into the program with them and start earning money. So don't take up space that someone else that wants to actively use the program for their benefit to be able to do that. All right. So if I look at the next one, do you promote your personal ZarFund affiliate link? And because you're the beginner on all of the first 6 levels, where do your ZarFund affiliate link referrals land in the ZarFund matrix? Okay, as mentioned here, my benefit in the program is the first 6 levels, because when I get someone under me and they pay me the first level, there's still 5 levels that they want to upgrade to so they can earn those incomes. And so yeah, I take up the first 6 positions. I'm not really promoting ZarFund, because when I started ZarFund, I got my 2 in as default. I've got 2 good leaders, and I got them involved in ZarFund, and they keep on promoting, because that's the philosophy I want people to adopt in ZarFund. It's not for big recruiters. I know we have big recruiters, and what they do is they're very good at recruiting. But remember, I wanted ZarFund to be a simple, straightforward, easy to follow program. So your only thing that you need to do to be successful in ZarFund is to find 2 people. Find 2 people that are the same as you, that want to grow their business. So if you focus on finding 2 people that are committed in the program and that are able to, again, reproduce to find their 2 people, then you're done. That's where you need to stop. That's how the program should work. You should only find 2 people that's qualified, people that are able to reproduce and also be able to find 2 others. So that this is the way. And then your only job is to look after your 2 people every week, make sure that they're happy, that they are actively involved in the program, actively involved in getting their 2 people to join and to find 2 others. You know, it's easy for us if we go and watch a movie. It's easy for me to tell others about the movie if I liked it. And it's then at least 2 people will go and take out the money and go and watch the movie. So it's a simple concept. People are at least able to find 2 friends or family or whoever and make them your business partners in ZarFund. And when you do that, and you only care for those 2 and make sure that they are happy, that they are able to reproduce, that they are able to find their 2, and just maintain that relationship, because in the end, it boils down to your relationship to your 2 that you found, and teach them to do the same. We are business partners. We are in the same program. We believe in the program. We believe in the income that it can generate. So we focus on getting our people happy. And if you can reproduce that in your 2, so that they do it with their 2, and it's pulled down that way, then you would never have to keep on recruiting. You never need to put out your link all over the place, spamming everybody on social media or anything like that. Your only focus should be to keep those 2 people that you invite to the system to do this, to be happy, build relationships, and get people. And that's all. That's all you ever need to do. No need for a bunch of graphics and videos and spamming everybody, joining a bunch of groups, not like everybody else is doing, because that's the wrong way. It's relationship building. And the only way that happens, if you spend time with people, you care for them, you reproduce in them, and you help them to do the same. That's the philosophy behind ZarFund. So let's go to the next one.
Hannes, can I just ask you a question? Can I just ask you a quick question, since it is a related topic?
Yes, please.
Yeah, can you quickly tell us how the matrix works? Like, if you have filled up the two persons, many people have a doubt, where does the next one go? Does it go to the left person, right person, or system by default it takes it? Or you have a strong leg, it goes to the stronger leg, it goes to the weaker leg, or it goes to a person who already has one person and the other person is not there, so does it go there? So maybe if everyone wants to know that.
Okay, let me explain how the ZarFund, the spillover works. Now, there is a spillover. I'm not very fond of it, but it is there because members kind of rely on spillover. So what happens is when you give out your link and say there's 5 people that join that link in the next minute or two, and what will happen is they will all land on your level 1. Okay, but they are just lying there. There's nothing going on until the first 2 upgrade, and the first 2 that upgrade, they stay on level 1. The moment the other 3 upgrade, they will spill down below those 2 to fill up on your second level. All right. Now, if someone follows your link, then the system will follow your link to your first level. It will see that those positions are already occupied, and then it will take randomly one of the 2 legs and go down that leg and look to see if the second 2 positions on the second level of the one person, if there's an open position. And if there's an open position, that person will fall into that spot. But if that position is full, so there's not, those 2 positions are full, then it will again randomly choose one of those links or people and spill down that leg. So you might find that you've got empty space on level 3, but someone spills down to level 5. And it's because of that random selection of the leg when it spills down. Now, I've asked the programmer to change that so that we actually fill up level by level and from left to right. I'm still waiting for him to integrate that into the system to make sure that it works that way. And how long it's going to take with that, I'm not sure. But yeah, it is on the list of things that's important to me to bring that change in the spillover, so that when people do follow a link and they spill down, that it falls and it starts filling up the levels instead of spilling down and filling down randomly. I hope that answers your question, and I hope you understand how it works.
Definitely. Just wanted to confirm that as of now, like if a person joins in early, that does not necessarily mean that he will get that one person earlier, right? So it randomly puts in. It might be you might fall under the weaker leg, or it might just go to the stronger leg. It just randomly puts in. So that's the main question that people are asking. Okay, I have joined.
That's correct. At this stage, randomly. Yeah, it's not looking at your strongest leg or it's not looking at your weakest leg. It just goes down randomly. Okay. And that's how it is at the moment. But we do want to change it so that it builds up your matrix organically, so that even the weaker leg gets filled up when people follow your link, or anyone in your team's link that's on that level. All right. Good. Let me go to the question again. Do all the ZarFund members know that if they keep promoting, that people will be placed by the system into the next needy person's open position, no matter how far down in the ZarFund matrix? And I think that's just what I explained. It doesn't go, and it's not, currently, it's not looking at the needy person's open position. It follows that route randomly. And that's something I felt that we needed to change. So that's on the list for the programmer to change in the program, so that people, that it does fall under where the next open position is, rather than maybe spill down below that and fill up another strong leg. All right. So let's go to the next question. Is there a co-op advertising program for ZarFund? If not, will there be one in the future? I know our competition, there's one competition that does have that, and I'm not in favor of that. Reasons. The one is it's already been tested in the market, and it wasn't successful to include a advertising leg to something like this, a program like this. I've looked at the success rate, and it wasn't very good. So it's not something I'm looking at pursuing. I would rather add value in the form of training material, especially and regarding blockchain and the Bitcoins. So I would rather add value to our members in the form of training, so that they get even more tutorials and be more knowledgeable regarding Bitcoin and the future of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, on how it can benefit, people can benefit from it than from fiat currencies. So that's more my focus and aim in ZarFund, is to give people rather the training that can help them in utilizing and using Bitcoins in future. And not just Bitcoins, but any cryptocurrencies, and how to get involved with that. All right. Let's look at the next one. What is your recommended strategy for any team to reach ZarFund Diamond? Okay, Diamond is our highest position, level 6. Now, like I mentioned, and I'm going to just talk briefly about it again. I believe in a buddy system. You need to take responsibility of 2 people that join you in your business. All right. If you take responsibility to get 2 people, you don't need to look all over the place to find anybody. You need to be very specific. Find 2 people, because those are the 2 people you want to build this business with. You want somebody that you can rely on, somebody that is committed, somebody that will follow you to the ends of the earth, that can see the vision, that can see the potential, and that is willing to stick it out with you. For it doesn't matter how long it takes. If you find 2 people that is willing to follow you and is willing to go the distance with you, then you have the right mix. It's not about how many people you get involved. It is all about the quality of people, simply because we're dealing with so few people. For you to start making a substantial income, you don't need 1,000 people in the program. And therefore, you don't need to go and look out for thousands of people. You don't need to market as if you're looking for thousands of people. You only need 2. And then the next thing you need to do is to duplicate your efforts. That you are trying to accomplish, to get 2 qualified people, 2 people that can help you, that can grow with you, with whom you can spend time every week, so that you aim for the same goals. If you get 2 people that can do the same and find other 2 people to do the same the next week, and very soon you will have a team that no money can buy. No amount of effort that you put into marketing can give you a team like that. Nothing can come close to that if you work on the buddy system that I'm proposing to people. So listen, find 2 quality people, qualify them, make sure that they committed and that they are riding your coattails and learn from you, and be very open with what you can give them. Be very open in helping them, because their focus is only, again, 2 people. And if everyone sticks to that, then we can make ZarFund a success. And I think we're well on our way. Yes, there's a lot of people not paying, but again, there's a lot of people that don't understand the program yet. It is not rocket science, but it's not a simple program. There's nothing else like it out there. Before ZarFund was on the scene, there wasn't anything to compare it to. So it's a lot of new foreign information, and we need to get people to understand that. And once we follow the buddy system, where you transfer your knowledge to 2 people and you continue that, then you can grow. You can build the team that you want. And they will be committed. They will stick to the monthly payments, because now they understand. They know about it. I still get people that, when I mention monthly payments, say, what's that? They don't know about it. And somewhere, someone obviously is not doing their job when they're recruiting people. So it's vitally important that people get in the face of the downline and tell them the whole truth about ZarFund. That the power of the program lies in you paying monthly and you're receiving monthly. That's where there's a consistency and the continuous income will come from, is because of the monthly residual payments and payments coming in. All right, let's go to the next one. What happens if someone fails to make a monthly ZarFund donation? Well, it's very simple. If you want to get paid on level 1, make your level 1 payment. If you want to get paid on level 2, make your level 2 payment. And so it goes on with every aspect of every level. So if someone doesn't pay, then those funds that they were supposed to get will flow upwards. It will go to the upline of the person they were supposed to pay. Now that again is something that I want changed. The model as it is currently, I'm not very happy with that. What happens is, say Chuck was supposed to pay me for level 1. And Niraj is supposed to pay me for level 2. Now if Niraj doesn't pay me for level 2, then, and say T.Y. Young is supposed to pay Niraj for his level 2, then it should not go to Chuck. It should go to the person, or it should go to me, because Niraj failed to pay me for level 2. So I'm the one missing out on a level 2 payment, not Chuck. So T.Y. Young should pay me instead of Chuck, because I'm the one that's missing out on a level 2 payment. And the same with level 3. If it shouldn't go to the upline, it should go to the level 3 upline that is missing out on a payment. Now, yeah, before we get into that confusing, let's just implement that at some stage and give the correct explanation and a video explaining exactly how that should work. But again, I'm all for fairness in the system. If somebody is not missing out on a payment, but someone is, because of someone not paying, then that person needs to be compensated. And that's why we need to, if a payment is not done for a level, it should jump when a downline didn't pay, then it should go to the correct level. All right, but currently it goes to the upline, and that's the way it is at the moment. All right.
Hey, Hannes.
Good. Let's go and see what's the next.
Hannes, this is Chuck. We're down to about 8 minutes, my friend. So you're doing great. Thank you very much. We're getting close to the end of it. So if it kicks us off, ladies and gentlemen, this was a real informative. We will come back and continue. So I'm going to let him continue.
Okay, let's go for this. Do you recommend building ZarFund teams like the Bitcoin Power team, and why? Absolutely. I'm very for teams, because in team there's the family factor. It's people looking after people and promoting and helping and assisting, and there's training that you get in teams that you normally won't get from just a single upline. I'm all for the buddy system, but I understand that the power of group effort does also play a big role in building ZarFund and your team. Where do you see ZarFund membership reach by the end of 2016? Well, I've got no idea. If it's going like it's going at the moment, then anything can happen. And I'm very fortunate and grateful that our teams are doing such a tremendous job in building ZarFund, because I see how that influences our growth. And checking your team, the Power team, Bitcoin Power team, I'm really thankful for you guys, and also the effort and energy that you put into this. So thank you again very much. I think that was it.
Good deal. Hey, if you'll just stop screen sharing there, Hannes, we'll come back and share our lovely faces on the screen. And I see Ty Young has joined us. Ty Young, the baker guy living above the bakery. Hey, Ty, you're muted out if you want to say hello to Hannes, or if you have any questions that weren't covered, now would be the time to toss them on the wall.
Hi, Hannes. I appreciate the system that you've built for us, and I really am flabbergasted really about people getting in the way they are. I mean, I have people signing up now under me, and I've never had a downline ever for nothing. And I have like 7 people under me right now, and I'm amazed, you know. But anyway, the donation idea altogether to me was worth it, because I like to help people. You know, I really do give people, and I love people giving to each other, and that pretty much is a nice little environment for, you know, what you're talking about, the buddy system. And I love the whole concept, the whole idea. And Bitcoin is about the best thing that could actually happen to me, because I never even understood Bitcoin. I didn't even know what Bitcoin was, you know, and I learned what that was, and that system of monetary, I guess money, new money is amazing. It's weird. It's really weird, because I've never used Bitcoin ever to buy anything, and it's the transfer so easy, and I can't wait to have my bank account get fat. But anyway, I can do so much for so many people, you know, and I thank God that I found it. And I don't really have a lot of questions, because the guys here on the panel answer them a lot, and they do a lot of work behind the scenes. Especially Chuck, he's got all kinds of links that I can watch video after video. And then I just wanted to ask questions, like say if I want to take this video and promote it, I can promote it to other people, and so they can see you answer the question and answer what the idea is behind it, or whatever your concept might say. When somebody doesn't pay, like the question, what if people don't make their donation? Is a donation monthly, or You know, can I just pay one time and not have to pay no more? Stuff like that answers people's questions before they get in. And I don't know if that's a good idea or not, because I'm like, I don't want to lie to nobody, because I don't want to discourage either. I want to encourage them to come in. You know, but I'm not too sure about the monthly donations and stuff that go on. Everybody monthly have to pay people all the time, and they have to stay focused on their account to pay the next month all the time. And if they don't get enough downline under them to pay them, they don't have the money to pay monthly. So that could be an issue, because it takes a while to grow. You know, I wanted to just make sure that people understand before they get in what they're getting into. You know, how serious they got to be about it. You know, so.
Well, you know, Ty, let me toss a little chip up on the floor, if I may, Hannes. I don't want to step on your thing in there, but I'd just like to say that is why I am so appreciative that Hannes made the sign. The two people that you bring in, that you lock arms with, are your lifeblood, are your people that you love, you care, you share, you're going to go to the grave with. I picked my business partner, Fred Staff. I've been with that guy for almost 30 years. I picked another fella, his name's Leslie Marks, from over across the pond, because the guy's got no life, right? Those are the two people I picked as my legs, and I have done my darndest, and they both have their too. My job could be done, but that's not why I'm on this planet. I'm on this planet to do what this guy over here, Hannes, has already done. Make it known to people that when you reach out and you help others, it's going to come back to you hundredfold, over and over and over. And it only starts with two people. Two. So people get lost in, I've got to keep this doing over and over. No, I talked to Ty. Ty sent me a thing, by the way, this morning, folks. He said, Chuck, I just sent you your 5% of a Bitcoin. Chuck danced. I'm going to be talking to Ty every month. I'm going to be talking to Mira every month. And if I can make it my way, I'll be talking to this guy over here, Hannes, every month, right? I just love talking to someone that has the same mindset as we do. I mean, this thing is going to shut off here in a few minutes. I want to say thank you to Hannes, thank you to Mira, thank you to Ty Young and everybody else that's part of the Bitcoin Power Team. I am so grateful to be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And once again, we'll see you next time on the Hangout, on the webinar. This is the Bitcoin Power Team. My name is Chuck Shadduck. That's Ty Young. There's Mira and Hannes Jordan. And please remember this. Do unto others as though you were the others. Reach out there and help somebody up today. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.